Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you on a Wednesday, May 3rd. And I'm 3 minutes late because I talked for 3 minutes before I realized that the thing was turning and never went live. So there's that. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. If you're on the Facebook or one of the YouTube channels, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for that. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you know when we're going live. I try to give it at least a few minutes for you to get ready. You know, it's coming on the Midday Money Show, 12 noon Eastern Daily. But even for the Look Headline Show at night, if you want to listen to that and get down ahead of time. And speaking of listeners, I got to say, so again, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wonderful. But I'm on all the podcast channels, right? iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Play, Google Store, wherever your podcast shows do. I do get some podcast listeners. Now, there's a bunch of Americans, yes. But let's start out. We got 189 Frenchmen strong with baguettes, with their baguettes in the air, cheering me on. Thank you to the French. 28 Canadians. Really? That's all I got from Canada, you little Canucks up there? You know what? Get out. Get out of Canada. I want elk meat and maple syrup and wood. That's it. Hope we invade you next, Canada. 28 Canadians. That's all I get, 28 Canadians? Whatever. 11 Germans, 4 in Mexico, 3 in Brazil, 2 Philippines, 2 in Venezuela, and somebody out in Qatar. Some sheik is looking for odds on camel racing and soccer. I can't help you. I don't know anything about soccer out here, Venezuela, Philippines. So I probably lose listeners because I'm not big on soccer. I apologize. Sorry about that for all my Mexican, Brazilian, Filipino friends. Venezuela, probably a big soccer area. And Qatar. I don't know. Maybe who's in Qatar? They only listen. I mean, I know the same person downloaded. I mean, I listen every day. I appreciate my Qatari friends. Thank you. Anyway, the free picks are up on Twitter. They're here scrolling. Let's get to a recap a little bit into this. Hockey yesterday, 1-1 with our totals, 36.51 minus 273 in the video. NBA, we cash our Heat play plus the nice player prop there. We actually 2 player props because I told you D'Angelo Russell. I did that with Ross and Jesse during the day, along with the over 2.5 threes. It gets there. How about a 17-4 run with NBA? 17-4 run with our NBA picks. So not too shabby there. 57-51 now in the video plus 320. We will take it. Baseball 2-2 day. 57-77. I got some work to do down 14-56. Now I'm up for the season on the sites 125, 124 plus 444, but the video has not panned out. We'll get on track. What can I tell you? Props, we take a donut 0-4. 124 wins, 212 losses plus 255. Again, 2 bad days in a row. It knocks you out, but we will bounce back. That is what we do. Today's picks. Today we'll start in the NBA. So Sixers, the line has come down, but the line stays the same because we put this out the other day. So Sixers plus 10, Nuggets plus 4. On the ice, Vegas over the 6.5. And Major League Baseball, a couple ads from last night. We just had the Astros run line plus 130. I did today, again, as I mentioned, Ross and Jesse, the Guardians first 5 plus 105 here. Now, part of me is thinking, you know what? Do I want to take the Yankees? The line looks a little short. We'll talk about a couple of these games today. I got a 3-pack up. It's just kind of a tough day today. I'll be honest. It didn't level out. But give me Cleveland here. Bieber should be able to get through 5 here. Cleveland, not a huge offensive team, but we got, I love Jose Ramirez, and Naylor's been red hot. Clark Schmidt gives up a 4 spot. Like, that's his job. I got to go 5 innings, 5 in the third to give up 4 runs. That's what I'll do today, Clark Schmidt. Super. Cover the run here, Cleveland. Sox in the over. Boston again, 4 straight wins. Toronto's lost 3 in a row, and 3 tough losses. I mean, they're losing these games late, bad way. I like Manoah, right? We have a future here. He has not pitched well. I'm not pitching on a team on a losing streak. Pavetta is a guy I really want to run the bat with. No, but 4 in a row, 3 in a row. One's going up, one's going down. I got a home dog. Give me the over as well. And the Yo's here. I know Greinke's a little tougher at home, but his last couple starts, even with the home start mixed in there, maybe Father Time has caught up to our man here. So let's go Orioles run line at We're even here. It's even money at I hate saying plus a 100, but that's I don't want to spell even out, so it is what it is. It's even odds. We will take it on the run line and into the chat. Actually, you know what? We're not going to the chat yet because I still have to do props, player props, player props, player props. Again, losing day yesterday, 0-4. We're still up plus money for the year, but let's go. We gotta scrape together a couple winners here. San Diego, I think Cessa's gonna give up some runs. Obviously, Soto a plus 160, Machado a 145, Bogey a plus 140. Machado and Soto both starting to heat up. Finally, Soto's starting to hit a little bit. 444 his last 7 games with 5 ribbies. Machado's well 333 last 7 with 6 ribbies for himself. Both of these guys with 2 homers versus Cessna. I think Soto's 2 for 2 with 2 jacks. So, hey, maybe it's a home run today. I'll just be happy with an RBI. And Bogarts he's been a steady batting lineup. I mean, he's the only guy really hitting the entire season. They could be in worse shape than they actually are here. And LA, we're gonna fade St. Louis pitcher Mikolas. No, thank you. Less of Mikolas. We'll take Drury plus $2 and Renfro plus $1.65. There is that. Okay, now we'll officially get to the comments section of the show. David, first one in here, Dave. Good to see you, my guy. What do you say? I like the Astros run line today in Tampa Bay run. I can't say no to Houston. I said this last night. I got him at a plus 130 on the run line with my guy Framber. I like it. And the Rays, as good as Keller's pitched, it's Tampa Bay. I mean, McClanahan, what are you going to? He's going to go 7+. He's going to give up, what, maybe 2 runs? Maybe 2 runs. The offense is crushing it. Speaking of Tampa offense, I was going over their numbers because I like him, Wander, Ramirez. I always grab these RBI props for plus $2. I didn't take any. I kind of just focused in because Keller's pitched well. How about a little Rosarena MVP prop? The guy is a 50-1. He's hitting 3 something, right? 3, or I don't know exact average here. Last season, not too bad. 32 steals last year, 20 homers. So the steals are going to be there for a 30-30 year. He's got 7 homers. Is he going to keep up that pace and hit a 40 spot? I don't know about that, but I think a 30-30 is a possibility. And with the Tampa pitching, even if a slight adjustment, this could be a first place team. Now, I still like our guy Yordi as a big MVP play as well. But at a 50-1 here, I'm going to come in and bet a Rosarena. Anyway, so you want to do a run line here? I don't hate it. The Pirate lineup to me, I get it. Rays run line, sure. Miss says Toronto run line, absolutely not. Cleveland run line, it's kind of sketchy. They can't score. Toronto, I don't look at the way they've played. You think, and yes, Mano's got great numbers versus Boston. He hasn't pitched well at all this. He's pitched well at all this year. I don't want to get involved in that. Cleveland, I don't terribly hate it, although I think Bieber's also a little bit off his pitch here. Although maybe it's just because it's early and he's getting used to the pitch clock as a guy who's not adjusting well. Some guys are doing good, some guys are not. Cubs, oh the Cubbies here. I do like Braston Garrett, right? He's on the hill today for Miami, right? Where are? Oh no, I'm sorry. We got Washington. Garrett's playing the Braves with Kyle Wright. So Jake Irvin here, no, they back Corbin back. They push him back, or is he hurt? Who knows? Run line would be the only way to go there, obviously, about with a minus 195. Philly, I'm not backing Philly. How do we back a team that's lost 3 in a row? I get it though. You want to take Nola and look at this. It's Bryce Harper's back. No, thank you. I would rather go Dodgers. Won 5 in a row. Cleveland Yanks over 7.5. As bad as the Yanks and Cleveland offenses are, I still don't know if we're going to get 7 because I could see Bieber doing. Could you see another 4-2 game, 3-1 game? Michael's in the house, Mr. Warrior. Losing day in the NBA? Come on, how'd you lose yesterday? Oh, yeah, the Knicks first quarter and lose first half. That's how you go losing. Lakers game goes over by 2. Yeah, was that late? Yeah, that was a tough one. That Laker game should have stayed under. I did hit a second half under in that game, 1-2-1. I knew the Warriors were going to lose, but could not beat LA. Well, as I said, that game to me, I lean Lakers. Although just in the chat we had the Heat and the prop, but uh, I think the Lakers are going to give them a little bit of a battle here. This is going to be a 7-game series, as I said. Yes, I thought it was to be a decent series. All right, T Money here. Good afternoon, my friend. Good to see you. I hit a wall this week. It happens. It happens. Don't worry about it. Cornell, good afternoon. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you commenting. Michael here, NBA today, game one, and B might be back. I hope he is because that will be on Celtics first quarter -3 and first half -5. I think it was script rotation early. I'm also going to enter. Yeah, I was just talking to my guy Pounded here, and I said, we got the Sixers at 10. Actually, I got a Sixers at 10.5 on one of my sites. But now it's switched. I thought, okay, Celtics win this game, come out like maybe what is it? They didn't take the Sixers seriously. I mean, they're 13-5 without Embiid. How do you not take a team serious? And how do you, as the Celtics? I mean, you had problems with Atlanta being in kind of dogfights. But I agree here at 7 and Embiid. I don't really love it. I'd rather him just not play at all because I think my 10's in jeopardy now. Why will I be shocked at a 15-point win here? No. Under, yes. Next is yes, I had the Reds and Mariners in a play around 7 innings plus odds. Well, the Mariner young guy, and even today I'm thinking about Mariners. Like it's just tough. We had 10 Ks yesterday, the kid. I get fade in the A's. I couldn't do it today. And the Reds. The Reds need some bats, Nick. Taking a shot with Cease on the run line. Well, I mean, I do not know much about Louis Varland, and Cease hasn't pitched all that great. Do we want to? I don't know. It's just tough to bet on a team like the White Sox right now. They are struggling. It's a struggle. I mean, look at this team. Are you kidding me? 9-21. 9-21. I mean, Oakland's got 6 wins. They're as bad as Oakland almost. T Money's gonna drop some soccer picks in the chat. Yeah, drop some soccer picks for our friends in South America who are listening. Baseball finally had a winning day. Giants first 5 under. Dodgers run line, fade and return of Harper. Well, not only just fade to return Harper. Phillies, I mean, Dodgers had won 4 in a row. So you're playing on a team winning. Now Phillies dropped 3 in a row. Giants first 5. I had the under myself. I liked it. I mean, Hunter Brown's a good pitcher. DeScaffoline, the guy is solid and will keep you there when he's healthy. Nick says, what's this, pizza? What do we got here? Oh, you're saying Dylan Cease run line, please. A little Rangers money line and Hurricanes on the ice. I don't hate Texas today. Almost bet Texas today. Almost bet Texas. Again, a streaky team, 4 straight wins. Get it. Cordell's looking for soccer. I don't have soccer. I do not have soccer, Cornell. I don't pretend I know soccer. Where's Jesse Shule? Jesse usually comes in with a little soccer play. Ray Reddington. I don't know having a Ray Reddington. He was a soccer guy. Our girl Hannah was a good soccer one. Everybody goes out on their own. No more soccer. I don't have a soccer winner, Cornell. Lane's in this chat. What do you got saying that Boston over 9 last night? Good pick there. Sixers in the over. I like the Sixers, although I'm going to lean a little under in that game, Cornell. Tommy, what do you say there? Tamoose, taking San Fran and moneyline parlay on game 1 Mets at Tampa Bay. So San Fran to me is I like Framber. I think he's really good. And in off of a game like last night for the Stros, I'm going to lean with Houston here. Because, again, I got in a chat, run line action plus 130. I'm not going to hate you to take a plus 150 with Logan Webb, who's a solid pitcher. And game 1 with Lucchesi, I wanted to do Mets run line with this guy because the more I dug into it the last couple of days since they've been rained out, he's been really sharp since coming back. I actually did take the under in this game. Give me the under 9. I could do that. Why? I mean, it's probably a dumb one. I don't know why it's 9 and not 8, but Tampa Bay money line parlays again. Big fave. I understand though. I get it. MLB, I took Alex Verdugo for a ribby, 7 for 16 with 3 extra base hits, 3 ribbies, and as an RBI in 5 of the last 6 versus Jays. Yeah, he's listen. This Boston team, as I said, they score runs, and yeah, Manoah's got good numbers. Career this year, not so good, and the Jays are reeling right now, and the Sox are hitting. I do not hate this. What is the plus money on? Plus $2. Excellent. See, I'm not a huge fan of taking a leadoff guy for ribbies, though, right? Is he in the leadoff spot? I remember he was in the leadoff spot before I was taking him. I was like, what the heck? They got this guy in the leadoff spot. You know, that's like when they put I took Buxton yesterday. He was batting cleanup the other day, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, he's back in the leading off. Vertigo, leading off. Like you got it. Why do you got this guy batting leadoff and your cleanup hitter and Reef Schneider batting third, batting 224. Devers hitting fourth, 227. Hernandez, 236 in the 5 spot. I mean, terrible. What are we doing here, Boston? Knicks are trash. Yes, they are. Told you that before the series started, Team Money. D-backs, money line, plus money. Heard this kid. San Francisco's potential stud. Yeah, he's supposed to be really good, J-Miz. And that's why, I wanted to take Texas because they've won 4 in a row. And I got a rookie pitcher. But you saw the rookie pitcher last night for Seattle. I don't know. Anytime I see a spot like this, if I'm betting like, oh, so-and-so should beat this guy, that young guy's come in, 7 innings, 2-hit ball, make me look like a fool. That's a no play. I don't like when they bring up young studs. Anybody's getting a start, especially if he's supposed to be a young, good guy. I'd rather just let him throw. As much as like the Rangers, we had them yesterday. We had Rangers, and we had the under as well. But hey, when you're taking a 130 dog, it pays off. I don't know if I want to take them. Is the line big enough for you to want to take, 110? It seems low enough. Like that game's a 110. The Boston line seems low because it's like, oh, it's Alex Manoah. No way, Toronto sweeps them. Cleveland seems low to 130. Don't have to bet it. It's an early game, I get it. You don't got to do it, J-Miz. The J-Miz, not the MZ. Michael, I already bet the Warriors minus 4.5 game 2. All I heard this morning in talk shows how Lakers might sweep the Warriors. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to sweep them, but I think it's a 6 or 7 game series. Under in the Giants game, yes. Webb and Framber, no problem. 7.5, I agree. The J-Miz, 218 Ks, 167 AAA innings last year. Yeah, no, the kid's supposed to be good. That being said, do I want to get him at a plus 110? I don't know. You think, Texas is in first place themselves. They've won 4 in a row. Arizona's lost 2 in a row. And that's for me. I like that kind of stuff. I'm going to bet on a team who keeps winning. It's a short line, though. So I understand wanting to take this kid. It's just not enough value for me to take a 110. Pass. J-Rock in the house. Rangers first 5 minus 120. Here we go. I was just talking about this. This is a stay away game for me. Orioles plus 105. I like it because Greinke's looks old his last 3 outings, giving up some runs. And this Royals team is just not hitting one bit. And I thought they were hitting these young guys. Ladder play on Varlin. 4.5 Ks minus 110. 6 Ks, 220, 7 Ks. Plus 440. Really going on Varland of Minnesota for some strikeouts today versus the White Sox. The pen is out, J-Rock, only because I want to see how this plays out. Varland. So we got 4.5, 6, and 7 Ks. So is it 7 Ks gets you 44? Or is it you got to go over 7 to get that 440? Yeah, not good in the video. On the season, the video record is bad, Jose. On the season, site-wise, I'm 125 and 124 plus 444. But the site picks, or the video picks have not cashed. Well, it happens sometimes, man. I can't. I put picks out I want to win. Some of them are the premiums. I mean, I got the Astros today up on the site. Uh, Other ones are close plays. I can't just put out every game I've bet on a site and stuff like that. But it's weird the way it works sometimes. I mean, NFL this season in a video, it was a losing video season. I mean, we were 59-54 in a video, right? And on the sites, on any site, I mean, I was doubled up everybody in money for NFL this season. It just works out that way when I throw it in the video. I don't know what to say. It's just bad luck. I mean, I never say it's not bad luck, but when I'm just picking and choosing to put on here for the videos, it happens. You know, a lot of the video picks are also when I do stuff for picks and parlays or free pick on the winner free pick page or the OSGA page with Ross and Jesse. I put the free picks. I try to keep them all the same. What am I gonna do? King D, not a bad day. Winning day yesterday. I'll take it. 17-4 run with NBA after we hit the Heat again yesterday. And player props, I had 2 of those in my pocket. Baseball winning day, 5-3 plus money. We'll take it. J Rock Kunistone base plus 265. I don't hate it. I like stolen bases. Although obviously J Rock, I got straight on the ribbies. Michael, I totally agree, Sean. This is going 7. Yes, I would be. And I would not be. No, you would be shocked if they won? I wouldn't be shocked if they won. I mean, if the game's going 7, I'm not shocked whoever wins. If they're going to need 30 and 23 from AD to win, I feel pretty good. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. The 30, they should get 30 from AD. Let's be honest. You know, he should be able to dominate inside here. He should get those kind of points. Like, that's the kind of guy people thought he was, right? I mean, he's 20. What's the difference? 30 and 23 or 27 and 14. That's what I think he should put up. I think he's a good player. Now, I'm going to pull up the. Hold on. Putting up the Laker game here. So, pretty close game. Lakers kind of pull away. Warriors come back a little bit. Again, big game from him. But on the same token of that, when you look at Golden State, where they get their points from, you know, Curry and Clay have big nights. If a Laker fan said, "Well, for you guys to hang close, you're going to need 20 from Jordan Poole," I don't know. I think this is an even kind of series because this isn't Sacramento with a young team who's never been to playoffs. You got a Laker team with LeBron James, who's Mr. Playoff for the last 20 years, or however long the guy's been playing. I mean, I kind of disagree with the AD take. Eric, Red Sox money line running it back. Why wouldn't you? Plus money again. Miz sees 3-0, 0.43 ERA last 3 versus Minnesota. I understand. He's got the numbers. This season, he doesn't have the numbers. And the team as a whole, that's my issues. Yeah, when are you going to get Dylan Cease laying a $1.25? Well, you're going to get him laying a $1.25 when he's at a 4-something ERA and his team has 9 wins in 30 games. T-Money. What is this? Pay. All right, so this is some soccer. Where's our soccer guy? We got some soccer, and our newfound friend Cornell was looking for soccer. So here you go. PAOK versus Nakos. Both teams score at 126. Played a week ago, and the score was 3-2. Hope Cornell is still in the chat. Nick, what do we got here? Boston's besting team cards of the worst. Don't even consider Oakland period. Yeah, Boston's. I mean, I think technically by the numbers, Tampa Bay's the best team, but Boston is a top 5 team. Cardinals are terrible. The pitching is bad, and they're hitting. They're not hitting. I went through their guys yesterday. I mean, you got one guy, Goldie's the only guy hitting. Arenado's hitting like 240. And yet people want to run, the Cardinals. I was anti-Cardinal to start the year. Yes, I was pro-Cubby. I was expecting the Pirates to jump out with 20 wins in April. 7 pays 440 on the K prop. I wrote it down. See how Varland does for Minnesota here, J Rock. I mean, you got a bunch of free swingers on Chicago for sure. Michael, I would not be shocked Lakers win. Sorry. Yep. Figured that one out. That's not going to shock me. And I won't be shocked if the Warriors win. I mean, you got a good number. Would you have 19-1 at the Warriors? Let's be honest. I think Denver is the team to beat. King D, nice. I see you dabbling in the NBA more, especially on player props. Yeah, I threw the player props out there. I said, and I'll repeat it for new people on the show. NBA and even hockey. It starts up in September. I'm not worried about NBA and NHL in September, especially NBA with their load management BS. I got MLB, which I'm usually making money in. NFL, I'm making money in. College football, I have that going to November, and then I get introduced to college basketball, which November, December, and half of January, my college basketball will always be awesome, and I have to just ride a tough spell in February for whatever reason. I don't know what happens to me there. But NBA playoff time, 17-4. Numbers speak for themselves. You see it? I said it's playoff time. Basketball will switch things around. 57-51 from we were 40 and 47. Now, on the sites, I'm 26 and 25, but I'm plus $2 because I don't bet a lot of the NBA. I don't like it. J-Rock. Sorry, but no way Davis can keep playing those minutes. Already grabbing his hand in the back. Oh, no, I agree. He's not a huge minute kind of guy. But they do have the breaks in between. I mean, 30 and 23. Yeah, monster numbers. 25 and 12. I still think they're in games like that. It's just a deeper team. Can I get more out of, like we had a D'Angelo Russell over 15 and a half yesterday? The kid Rui. You have some guys who should score here to help out. That's why, it's a little deeper team, I think. Michael Motto, Michael A, not Michael B. I took Marcus Smart over 6.5 points and assists minus 120. Let's pull up a little Marcus Smart numbers here. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here. All right. So 16 and a half. I mean, you really can't go wrong. He's averaging 16 alone in the playoffs. I mean, how is this number this low here? Last night, if we combine his points and assists, it was 19. We go back to the Atlanta series. We got 26, 12, 23, 32, 20, and 18. Last game versus Philly, this would have been, again, April 4th. This would have been a 21. He had 16 in the Jazz, 18 against Milwaukee towards the end of the season. So I'm not hating 16 and a half. I mean, off a loss too, I think, yeah, you're going to step up a little bit. I like it. I don't think it's bad. I think he's going to get his 10, 12 points, and I think the assists will be there. I got to get 5 assists from this guy. I think you're okay. T-Money, 80 determines the Lakers get a championship or not. Well, yeah. How do you trust the guy? How do you trust the guy who's out half the year with injuries? Oh, we'll sit him. He'll be fine tonight. Well, I don't know if he's going to be fine tonight. I mean, they thought we sit Kawhi all year, and the guy's out again in the playoffs. I mean, they're going to get 43 minutes out of that cat. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, let's go through his minutes. Against Memphis, 28, 35, 41. Well, here, again, with the day off, he played 41 minutes. The next game, 35 minutes. He had a better game. He went from 12 and 11 to 31 and 19. So 38, 37, 36, 42. Again, 42 followed by a 36er. He still went, and that was an OT. That was an OT game. 24-15. The next game out, he went 22 and 12. I mean, yeah. Do I want to play 40-something minutes? Probably not. Guy played 56 games this year, 40, 36. I mean, he doesn't play a lot of games, but the time off kind of helps. Michael, I hit Angels team total over 4.5 last night. Today's team total is a 4. Should I run it back? Absolutely. Mikolos pitched better last 2. I'm still not buying Mikolos or the Cardinals, so I'm with you. I'm with you. No, do the team total. I would ride that until you know, pitching better is still not winning games. Still the bullpen I don't like. I don't like anything about this Cardinal team. I like their young. I like some of the young guys, yes, but no. Take the Angels team total over, absolutely. J Rock. If Lakers advance, Joker will send him to the shadow realm. Listen, I like the Nuggets. I said that from the start. Michael B. I took Vertigo 200 for Ribby. I think he's right. I went through your numbers before on that other post for you. I just don't like the leadoff guy. That's the problem. But Boston gets on. As bad as their averages are, and I ran them down just now and the other day when guys were hitting under 200, they still are up there right in there scoring runs. So they hit when guys are on base. You're getting clutch hitting. Plus $2. Get it. Scott Smart, our Marine friend. How are you today? Cubbies. Run line only on the Cubs. Mets to sweep today. All right. See, I'm not high on Scherzer here. So Scherzer back from his little IL trip or suspension trip, whatever you want to call it. Is he going to have a bunch of goo on him today to help him out? I don't know. I would actually lean towards the big doggy in game 2. Game 1, I kind of like the Mets. I do like the Mets with Casey. He looks excellent since coming back from his injuries. And Pirates run line, I don't like. I mean, it's tough to say no to a team that's got 20 wins in first place, but I'm not a buyer. Team on the 80 with all those wins, he's a Chris Paul waiting to happen. Yeah, I don't. I think he's going to play 30 something minutes next game. He's going to play 40 minutes. No, 35 minutes. Yes. Blow 14-point lead with discussing 5 minutes. Yeah, shouldn't have gotten that close. Mike says, "Sorry, I don't see it. I'm at work. I have to get back for it." All right. Yep. No, I did mention it. I do like the Vertigo. I just don't like him in the leadoff spot there. Like Scott says, "I hear that." Yeah. I mean, it's the Cardinals for me. No. And 10 wins. Kind of happy with my under right now. Happy with my under. Prop wise, again, for me, Michael likes his Vertigo. Alex Verdugo, as opposed to Vertigo. Plus $2. I'm going Soto Machado on Bogarts. Plus 160, 145, and a 160. Drury and Renfroe from the Angels, Scott. So that's how I feel about them playing the Cardinals today. Astros run line. Cleveland first 5 plus a 105 there, minus the half run. I think, again, do I like the Cleveland offense? No, I didn't like the Cleveland offense last year when I was betting them. I can't do an under here because they got Clark Schmidt who gives up 4 runs like it's breakfast time. I'm going to have a Pop-Tart and give up 4 runs to the other team. Red Sox and the over. We mentioned the Red Sox hitting. Toronto just finding ways to lose games in a painful manner. And Orioles, even money here. Run line, that is. Sixers with the Big Ten. I know the line's changed, and I don't like it as much when this kind of stuff happens. I talked about the Kings game. Kings plus 4. I like it. All of a sudden, the guy comes back, and it's a loser. Sixers plus 10. It's going to be a loser. But it's out there in the universe. I can't change it. Nuggets 4. Vegas on the ice over the 6.5 goals. Rob's in the chat. Good to see you, Robert. Such on those Pirates. It's just a team. Yes, I do like some of the young guys. I like Ronzi, Cruz, Brian Hayes. What's it? This Sawinski, the outfielder. Brian Reynolds. I mean, they have some good young guys. They got young guys coming up too. A lot of young talent coming up. Infield guys. My guy Brubaker. I wanted to bet him last year. Trash. Injured list. Keller is nice right now. But I mean, are we really think that Rich Keller's going to be like this whole year? I don't know. I can't bet on that right now. Maybe in June. June comes around, they're still – these guys got 32 wins, 35 wins, and the calendar starts switching. I'll be like, wow. Then I'm like, the book's catching up. Like, you have to watch it. It's a long season here. And as much as it's about a single game, I look at it as long term. Like, all right, do I want to do the Rangers? Like the Rangers say looks a little short versus a rookie pitcher considering they've won 4 in a row. So technically, should I be betting Arizona here? The Dodgers, uh, the Marlins, uh, the Yankees, Boston. I mean, there's a bunch. We could throw the White Sox in that match, although they're facing a rookie pitcher. It's in their favorite in that spot. But yeah, I'm not a pirate buyer. Davis has got Houston first 3 innings to tie. I could see 0-0. I think it's worth it at plus 245. Take that plus money, David. It is. I know it's the Pirates. It's tough. It's tough. Miz, Cleveland first 5. Yes. First 5 minus 1, 2 over 31. What? Hold on a second. Over 31. What's happening here? Over 3.5. Over first 5, half a run. Over 3.5. Oh, first 5. I get it. All right, Miz. I got to decipher sometimes. I'm like, what is that? I got to think about what the abbreviations are. Don't hate it. Again, Clark Schmidt gives up runs. Dave says Cubbies today run line here with Stroman. You have to kind of do Cubbies because you don't want to like $2. Jake Irvin getting an out over Corbin. And as I do like to bet on that. So I had him the other day with Gore. Gray's another young kind of kid I like. Even Trevor Williams hasn't been terrible. But the offense, they need some offense here. The young guys are just not doing it for me here. I don't hate the Cubbies today run line. What are it? Hold on a second. I was actually looking. I got the BetMGM window open. I was looking at that the Cy Young and MVP prop there, Rosarena. Where are the Cubos run line minus 120? I don't hate it. I can do that with you. All right. I think that's it. I have to remember that going forward. When I do look at a line show, usually the follow-up shows on Midday Money are usually cut in half because we get the views on the late night money. But all right, I'm out of here. I'll be on Bet Win Repeat today with Detroit Lenny. If anybody's interested in hearing me talk more about today's action. And if you're not, I will see you tonight